777 and Other Kabbalistic Writings by Aleister Crowley. Now then, as I mentioned last video, I've been reading Aleister Crowley books. I own a lot of them. I've been reading since I'm 13 years old, let's say. I never did any of the stuff in it. I'm not into Satanism or black magic, none of that stuff. I know well about it. I study it. I'm familiar with it. But I think that his best book, I know he's among the world's most prolific authors. Aleister Crowley is one of the top authors in history. If you look at his body of work, I'm not saying you should. Now then, 777 and Other Kabbalistic Writings by Aleister Crowley. To me, it's the best book on Kabbalah. Now, Kabbalah, the actual power, Kabbalah, Hebrew mysticism, the magic of God, let's say, what Moses used to part the seas, however you want to interpret it, Kabbalah. To me, Kabbalah was lost by Jews, and it was brought into Spain and towards the Renaissance and stuff like that. The mystic Christians kind of brought it back. I think it would have been dead or whatever. In the comments, I'm interested to see if any of you guys comment on it about the Zohar. I know quite a bit, you know what I mean. But to me, all the mysticism that surrounds it, and you can't learn it until you're older because it'll make you go crazy, and everybody charge money for it, and you feel me? I think Aleister Crowley went in there, broke down the mechanics and the essential fundamental components of Kabbalah, but I'm no expert of it. In the comments below, you let me know. But to me, that's, out of all the Aleister Crowley books, and that's the only one that I could, in good conscience, recommend. I haven't read his one on yoga. I'm sure that could be okay for people, but I don't recommend for sure looking at some of the other books I have of his. But 777 and Other Kabbalistic Writings by Aleister Crowley, brilliant book. I read it. I bought it and read it maybe 1997 or 1998. Haven't read it again since. I don't go back sitting there studying all. I read them once more or less. But interesting book. Best book on Kabbalah? That's the question.